Welcome back to Doom. Let's finish up the shores of hell here in the command center.
Let's punch open this door.
I would love to, but it's a bit too powerful for me.
Can't believe we're finishing the beach episode.
Oh yeah, Doom guy and his Doom Speedo. His Doom Dough. No, that didn't work. The Speed Doom. Fuck. I can't believe I didn't think of that at first.
God.
This level is okay. It's a little bit messy, but it's got enough enemy variety and fun little moments to make it decent. If I remember correctly, there's a secret in here, like a secret room that is very packed with things, like enemies and items, and it's very easy to miss. I'm either thinking of this or a different level, but I think it's this one.
So I might be misremembering, but the tile set looks a bit different too.
Yeah, this one's got a bunch of vines and shit. It looks a bit overgrown and abandoned.
That's like the mossy stone.
Yeah, certainly got a lot more. Oh, and a Baron of Hell.
I'm finally free!
Seems that Barons of Hell really like to hang out around the Baron of Hell head wall things. That is actually just a close-up image of the Baron of Hell model that they used. The clay model they used for the actual enemy. Just a picture of his head.
If they got the assets, they may as well use it.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, you gotta take what you get. A little secret in here. Wall seems off, so it seems pretty obvious. But it's just a chainsaw, which I already have, so... If you don't got a chainsaw, or if you died, then it's a good secret.
A lot of secrets are just, you just broke into their closet.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if... Like, let's say you're a demon exploring a human house. I guess that a closet would just seem like a different wall. Except for the doorknob. But some closets don't have doorknobs, so there you go. My point remains. Demons are idiots.
Yeah, I thought that was obvious. They fucked up the Doom guy. I know, this guy who's really good at killing demons, I know what we'll do. Send him to hell.
Just rush in. Oh, Jesus. Well, this many shotgun guys probably could take down Doom Guy on a bad day.
So man, that screaming wall.
Yeah. Fuck you.
This is rude.
I'll bring you back to life. I know CPR with my fist.
I think the reason I stopped there is because I actually really like the dangling corpses really adds to the aesthetic of the entire game and are oddly unsettling. I've always found that bad graphics unsettle me more than really sophisticated, realistic, spooky graphics. I especially feel that way about practical gore effects. Also, the exit's here already, but this level does have a secret exit, so we're not going to use it. We are going to fight a bunch of pinkies, though.
Well, that's also the thing with a lot of horror that purposely replicates old technology, like old cameras. There's just something creepier about older technology.
Yeah. Good point.
I don't know what all you are talking about. I'm fucking terrible with horror regardless. I'm a fucking baby.
I mean, Doom 3 spooked me, so I guess that says something. The game's not super scary, but it did, unnerve me a bit. It's just sniping some zombie men with a plasma rifle. Pretty much every weapon in this game can theoretically be used at long range. The chain gun is probably the worst because it has the most spread, but even then, from a distance, you could still use it pretty effectively. That one in there. Oh, never mind. That very much seemed like a secret door.
And there were noises behind the door, so I can understand completely. Door, wall, whatever.
This ain't 100% kill run, so they can go fuck themselves.
See the imps putting on a show.
Ooh, there we go. So he's down here to a Baron of Hell in a cage, and it's a very cramped area, so this guy's actually pretty deadly.
This one corridor reminds me a lot of GoldenEye.
I feel it, yeah. kind of the bland-looking textures and the, like, not to take that the wrong way, like the simple-looking textures, rather.
Oh, GoldenEye looks like shit now. It's fine.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't call it bland-looking.
Looks and plays.
A Cacodemon helping out there. I don't even know how the hell anything shot that Cacodemon, but he in-fought regardless.
And I preferred the long-range shotgun duel.
Oh yeah.
That's just a matter of luck. It's less a duel than a tedious inevitability.
Oh, well, that teleporter takes you back to the beginning of the fucking level, and that's the prop, and there's a problem there because there was a secret in that room. But there's a secret in here too, so I had to come back anyway, but still, what an asshole teleporter. So now we gotta go all the way back.
Everyone's mad at technology. Technology's only as smart as the person who programmed it.
True. The Johns are smart. Id's smart. I'm not. They tricked me.
Ow, my eye.
Lost Souls stand no chance against the chainsaw because of how high their pain chance is.
Couldn't even see the chainsaw coming. It was really fucked up.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the chainsaw when it was there.
Alright, back here to get that secret. It's down here on the other side. It's just a pack of cells. Which is quite useful.
That's a secret?
Yeah. I mean, this whole area is very hard to get to. I very rarely actually go here on normal playthroughs.
I don't know. I feel like the word secret's doing some real fucking work there.
Well, this will be a little while from now, but there is a level in Doom 2 where the only secret is the platform where the exit is. You have to actually physically try and exploit the game to get 0% secrets on that level.
That's fucking incredible.
Doom's weirdly programmed. Press that button, though. That raises these stairs. There's a false wall in here. That leads to a room full of lost souls. And they can actually tear you up, so take them out quickly.
Room full of lost souls. Well, found them.
Open up here, and we got our secret exit. Oh, now we got our secret exit. Here we go.
Okay, it just feels excessive at this point.
Yeah, there's a few secrets that lead into other secrets that you can't avoid if you found them.
Okay, but that was a secret into another secret.
Oh, you haven't seen the half of it. There's another example of that. That's about 10 times worse. We'll see in a few episodes. So the Fortress of Mystery is a very simple level. There's an assload of Barons of Hell to start us off with. But the reason I remember this level the most is because of its music. If you listen closely, well, you don't even have to listen closely, you just have to know the song. This is a very obvious MIDI cover of Mouth for War by Pantera. And I'm died. I am died.
With a signature Pantera scream.
The signature Pantera blood sacrifice.
There's the blast beat.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Pantera, I just know, like, some heavy metal terms.
Pantera's okay. I like a few of their songs. They're a bit too macho for my my liking, though. Maybe I should try out their hair metal beginnings. This is a very basic level. I think, if I'm not wrong, this level is actually a lot like the one I was talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure the only secret is the exit, so you're gonna get 100% secrets in this. And from a room full of barons to a room full of Cacodemons. We're not gonna be doing much. I'm pretty sure I speed up this footage to fucking take out all these tomatoes.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Just take them all out.
These guys are supposed to be based off of beholders, right?
Um,
It's pretty blatant.
Oh, yes, but the art for Cacodemons specifically is... I'm going to put this art actually on the side. It's based on the Astral Dreadnought, which was, I believe, on the cover of a Dungeons & Dragons game. Like, if you look at the picture of that monster, the Cacodemon's a direct rip of its head.
I mean, guess where Beholders came from?
Yeah, see, here's the secret. The key. And another key. Oops, out of order. There we go. So yeah, the exit room is pretty much the secret of this level.
Also, to be fair, Cacodemon is an actual thing, just not this.
Is that the one time you get below par?
I think so, actually. This level is very, very easy and simple. Not much to it. Which is unfortunate, considering we're going into this level, which pretty much epitomizes Doom's maze-like level design. This is a contender for my least favorite level. It's huge, it's cramped, and it's very, very easy to get lost.
Yeah, despite that short level previously, this is probably the longest video of the LP, isn't it?
It's close, yeah. And it's mostly due to this level. I think there's only like another one level before the boss level in this episode. This area itself always confuses me for some reason. There's not much to it. You just gotta press that switch that we ran through, and then run back here, which has a blue door, but also the entrance to the vast majority of the level. And I hope you like the look of this hallway, because that's most of this level.
It's very Windows 95 screensaver.
This game is Windows 95 screensaver. I guess that's a good time to bring up that I don't know how the technology works, but Doom is not technically actually a 3D game. They just kind of finagled like the technology they had to make it look like 3D. That's why there's certain quirks like rooms cannot be on top of each other, for example. Like, you cannot have a room on top of another room. That's why the levels are so sprawling, and stairs just pretty much just lead to other rooms rather than the next floor necessarily.
Sounds like a good time for summoning a thread to make an effort post.
Yeah.
Please.
Tell us how this is not actually 3D. Because I sure as hell cannot explain that with my peanut brain.
That would be fucked if I remember the actual stuff. I've had it explained to me like once. I'm like, sure, yes, I understand it all. Spoilers, I didn't.
You just kind of wanted your friend to stop talking.
Wasn't even a friend. That's the worst part.
Oh.
You didn't want this.
That reminds me today when I was checking out at Walmart, the cashier was like, "Do you want to hear a funny story about LaCroix?" And then he told me it. It wasn't funny, and he stopped ringing it up as he told me. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to be polite here. You're making it real hard.
There is nothing about LaCroix that's funny in any way.
Except for the fact that I'm drinking it as we speak.
Except for the people who buy it.
Thanks for calling me funny, Thorn. I appreciate it.
If there's one thing you are.
Here's a good bunch of shit, guarded by a caco. Get him in the butthole.
Only in the butthole. It doesn't work otherwise.
There's some night vision goggles, and this level is particularly dark, so you're definitely going to need it. Like, look at the difference here.
Yeah. In the dark, it looks like a level from Descent.
I don't think I know that game. Come on. Ah, shit, as soon as I put away my chainsaw. I got a berserk pack, so we're good.
It's slightly Benny Hill.
With the MIDI version. No people go over here, I guess. But you have to. Over here is a key that... Spoilers, at the end of this level, there's 3 key doors right behind each other, so we're gonna need all the keys to get out of here.
Wow, I'm fucking shocked. Jacob, why the fuck would you ruin the surprise for me like this?
I know. It's such a unique mechanic that we didn't just see in the last level.
This game's never done before, or any other game.
Yeah, this level really helps in the Shores of Hell being my personal least favorite episode. Oh look, here's the exit, never mind, but we just need the yellow key. Fuck everything I just said.
I can leave. Why would I want to?
Well, I don't have the yellow key. That's what we're going to get, because you need the level key. You need the yellow key to get out of this room, so you need to take care of that. Ow.
We need the level key to get out of the yellow.
Ugh.
So this level actually reminded me, I never played Doom, but for about 10 seconds, we did have Check's Quest.
Oh, we did. I actually want to play that game. I heard it's like unironically good. Also, these guys can't see me.
But yeah, just because it's a total conversion mod of Ultimate Doom.
Yeah, it runs off the exact same engine, and a lot of pretty much the weapons and enemies are kind of just reskins. I need to play that. Z-Doom lets you change the cursor for the main menu when you use it. One of the options is just changing it to a piece of checks. The one I use though is it's a spoiler. I won't get into that.
Oh.
It actually does matter.
It's a spoiler from the back of a car.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Now let's go to the exit. Here we go. There we go. Out of this fucking level, finally. Oops. It's a trap.
Oh no!
And you do not have the health for what you're attempting. There you go.
Yeah. Luckily, there's a soul sphere in here. You know, for a while, I was kind of bugged by people who called it Soul Sphere, because in-game it is called the Supercharge. But now, the Soul Sphere sounds cooler, so...
It's also just fun to say.
It is. Soul Sphere. Also the computer area map.
Not if you have a stutter.
So if I wasn't using a walkthrough, we could actually just wander around for hours looking for all the secrets. A lot of this whole room, like, other than the yellow key, is filled with just really obvious secrets.
Just having an argument.
Yeah, fuck you! It's really funny to watch the pinkies bite from the side. I like how even as I'm chainsawing him, his focus is on the lost soul. Gotta crush her, so we gotta run. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure that's all we need of this room. It's action-packed, you could at least say that. Yeah, here we go. Let's get out of here.
Glad you know where you're going.
A bit.
'Cause I have no clue what the fuck's going on.
This is, again, very, very maze-like, very confusing. No matter how many times I play Doom, I spend an assload of time in this level.
Like that circle you just went in.
Yeah. No, I'm out, see? Whole bunch of new, fresh pankies. Ugh. That makes them sound way grosser.
Yeah, please don't call them.
Hanky pankies.
No!
Blow their nose and give them a spanky.
Ugh. Alright, so now we just need the red key, wherever the hell that is. So many hanky-pankies. Alright, I'm done.
If there's one thing that happens in Doom, it's hanky panky.
No, that's H-Doom.
Yeah. Which is exactly what you think it is. Hey, come back here.
Doom when you've got hemorrhoids.
I mean, look at Doom Guy's face down there. He probably already has them. Just from all the fucking flexing and grunting. Alright, so there's one more area we haven't explored yet. It contains the red key. And my night vision goggles ran out, so this is just going to be a bit of a pain. Because this room has specters.
Oh, great.
Ah! Fucking corner creep.
I like how they just explode.
Yeah. That's Like I said in the last episode, they don't respawn in nightmare difficulty because they don't leave a corpse. So that's one of my favorite things about them.
Could we all be so lucky? Just imagine the kind of scene that would happen if when you died, you just fucking exploded.
It'd be... No, you only do that if you're a member of the Cobra unit.
Just you're on your deathbed, deathbed, yes. Deathbed, loved ones all around you. And as you pass away, you just explode, covering everyone in giblets.
Everyone has to leave the hospital bed.
It's beautiful.
Alright, that's that piece of shit. Done with. Halls of the Damn You. Look how much time.
Even par at 6 minutes still feels excessive.
It does. It's a real asshole level. Spawning bats. This one is a bit confusing, but it is fun. I do like this level. I also like the cheerful little xylophone that plays in the music. Wait for it. I love it. It's so dinky.
So out of place.
When I did my original playthrough of Doom for my channel years ago, every time that would play, I would have a xylophone fly across the screen. I'm halfway tempted to do it again for this, but there's a lot less jumping around in this episode, so I don't think I have the patience for it. Also, I just picked up that green orb, which makes your screen all milky white, and it makes you invincible. So I decided to chainsaw Baron of Hell for once. Also makes your eyes glow all cool like down there.
It feels great on my eyes.
I am God mode.
It's milky white for your checks.
Ugh, this part sucks. Do you think I should put an epilepsy warning right before I pick it up or something? Or before it starts flashing away?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
some kind of warning for flashing, yeah. I can say it's not doing wonders for my headache.
I will put it for this one, but I will just put that as a warning whenever I get this power-up. Just keep that in mind, y'all. Like, when it starts going away, it gets kind of uncomfortable on the eyes. So if you do have epilepsy, just watch out.
As I said, I don't have it, but I have a migraine, and that felt fantastic.
I'm sure. Watch the fuck out for that green pit of green gross, because there's no way out of that. You fall in there, you're dead.
You mean the spawning vat?
I guess so. You'll be despawning if you jump in there.
Right.
The more this level's coming to me. Go ahead.
No, I'm just enjoying it.
Oh.
I hate it so much.
The more this level comes to me, the more I realize it's not a bad level, it's just not a terribly exciting level.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, this song is so weirdly cheerful, I don't understand. How do I get the key? Let's go back to the beginning, let's see if there's any hints. Ah! Where the fuck did these guys come from? I've been through here already.
They were saying goodbye to their pinky buddy who you fucking murdered in cold blood.
How many of these demons are actually friends?
That's a wonderful question. Maybe the ones that are, like, stationed together, who are placed together on the map. I mean, they just kind of chill out until they get activated when you enter the room.
I mean, unfortunately, the movies never went in depth into Demon Society, so I cannot answer your question.
Don't know why I pulled out my rocket launcher there. This is very close quarters against pinkies.
I don't see the issue.
Oh, when I was discussing nightmare difficulty earlier, I completely forgot one of the most amusing things about it. On nightmare difficulty, pinkies are sped up by about 10 times, so they absolutely fucking zoom everywhere.
But still do the funny stompy animation.
Yeah. But what's weird is that literally, like, every console port of Doom and Doom 2 since, like, the Xbox does not have turbo pinkies. I don't know why. Like, they just, for the new ports, which of course started off bad, they're now really good. but even after all their improvements, they still don't have turbo pinkies. I don't know why no console ports include them.
Because it's too terrifying, too unfair, too cruel.
Too zippity. It is hilarious, though, especially when you just unleash a whole gaggle of them.
What would be the term for a group of pinkies?
Turns a gaggle, I thought it'd be like a fistful of pinkies.
A fistful?
A pickle.
Fistful, a gaggle. A pickle, a pinky. That's one of those things where I'm going to say that to myself several times after we're done here and just make myself laugh. Pickle, a pinkies.
Calls himself Pickle Pinky. It's the funniest shit.
I heard Bayonetta's voice actress say that meme. It was the one time I laughed at it.
It was terrible.
These pinkies can't see me. I think that actually the invisibility actually not like triggering enemies. I'm pretty sure that's from what I've heard, I may be wrong, it's a feature of source ports. I don't think the original game actually had that. If you're partially invisible, it makes you harder to hit, but if you walk into a room, enemies will still see you.
Well, they probably noticed the door opening.
Yeah. That's like, oh, damn it, that bug's happening again. I guess that's what pinkies sound like. What the fuck is the point of this room? It's a giant room, completely empty, just has an explosive barrel and a clip.
Thus has 9 whole monitors, so it looks cool as hell.
A button that leads to another button. The first button opens this Caco door, the second button raises this bridge here. That is the exit.
The contractor who built this place had to justify his budget.
It's a Winchester mansion.
Still got a few more things to do. This is a secret, and this activates something else that will absolutely come to me. Over here. Take a left. This one's actually really easy to miss, and it's very dark.
Man, that skybox looks fucking aces, though.
Yes. Just lay on the grass and count the pixels.
Thought you're supposed to be on the shores of hell.
We are. And we'll get into that here in a minute. At the end of the episode. Oh, shit. I hate it when I'm wandering just looking for the last secrets and I just find a room that I haven't been in yet. I don't think there's a secret in here. I think it's just a room full of enemies that I haven't killed yet. Oh no, there's a switch. This is important, I'm sure. That's very common in Doom, where you flip a switch and you just don't know what it did. One of the several switches that I just pressed opened up that soul sphere. And that's the spawning vat's done.
God, I just think it's broken every fucking time.
Worried your fucking game's about to freeze.
Exactly.
I spent a similar time in this level than I did in the last one. Alright, y'all. The Tower of Babel.
Oh, man.
The final level of the Shores of Hell. And it's not very complicated, but it is one of the better levels. This also introduces one of the most iconic enemies in Doom. Let's head out here. A lot of rockets.
Yeah, weird that. I wonder why.
I don't want to shoot. I don't want to activate him yet. There he is. This is the Cyberdemon. He's big. He shoots rockets. He can fuck you up. He is easily the most intimidating enemy in Doom.
And you are fucking struggling to find your weapon.
I think I'm just trying to get a good look at him before I start shooting him. Ow! Yeah, that's the excuse I'll use. Here we go.
Fight rockets with rockets.
Yeah.
Behold the power of circle strafing.
This is actually a mistake. Cyberdemons are immune to blast damage. So rockets are not the best weapon to use, but in my opinion, they're the most fun weapon to use. So my game started lagging for a second.
Damn, Doom is really taxing your computer with this one, isn't it?
Yeah, like, my computer's not great. I mean, it can run fucking Doom, but sometimes that shit happens. And I killed myself there. Great. So there are 4 rooms, of course, here. They're just filled to the brim with, like, soul spheres and rockets, and a rocket launcher if you don't have one. Or if you're starting this with pistol start. That is a way to kind of just run through Doom. Some people just like to start with the pistol at the beginning of every level, and with 100% health. Alright, let's try this again. I think that Lost Soul actually distracted me by him just flying by me, like a fly or something.
I'm just glad that you decided to walk back into the rocket.
I'm warming up, okay?
Mm-hmm, sure.
Get out of the way. I hate how my least favorite thing about Lost Souls is sometimes, like, depending on the RNG you get, they have just enough health to survive 2 shotgun blasts.
Also, they're always put there to fuck with you.
Yeah. So, there's another way to play through Doom. Pacifist. You can play through this game without actually killing any enemies directly. It's very difficult in this one, but the Lost Souls make it possible. Through an exploit, you can kind of press your body up against the Cyberdemon and a wall, and he'll get stuck there. And you could just have a Lost Soul just repeatedly ram into him, and have him kill him that way. It takes quite a while, but it's possible. And he's done, and he dies in this epic explosion. Very satisfying.
This text feels really good on this background.
Yeah, the fucking spaghetti.
Hang your eyes with this rope.
So they've actually transported Deimos to hell itself. So you're currently, one of the moons of Mars is now just floating above hell. What does that look like, you ask? Spiky. Very spiky. Look at this good old MS-DOS art. I love it.
I could just see a teen drawing that in their notebook.
Recreating it, yeah. Maybe just creating it for the first time, who knows? So that does close off the Shores of Hell. Next, we enter the final episode of the original Doom story, Inferno, which is... it's a really close tie between this and the episode that comes after it as my favorite. This is when we actually start getting into hellish levels, and the architecture and the texturing and such of the level starts getting a lot more grotesque and interesting. So it's definitely one of the more visually appealing episodes in Doom, and I'm really excited to get into it.
Appealing for a certain definition.
Yes, it's interesting. Again, we have to go through this to make me not sound like a fucking psycho.
Jiggly Jacob plastering his walls with flesh. You really
Yeah.
get that Doom feel.
What parts of it do you think are jiggling?
His flesh.
Just bags of blood under that shirt.
Ugh. That'd just be difficult to live my life. Because, of course, I don't know how that feels to collar tug.
Heaven forbid you trip and fall.
You just bounce back up. They're very well tied.
I just hope they don't explode, because, like, the second I fall, it's just splat.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one to explain.
Especially since I'm learning to skateboard, and falling is much more likely now than it has been for a lot of my life.
That's right, you go to grind, slam your nuts on the bar, fall over, and then just sploosh, blood everywhere.
You should do that as a prank.
It's a joke. For laughs, you see.
I have seen a similar video. It's a lot more dark, but it's in the similar vein. I'm pretty sure it was staged. I don't think it was an actual prank, but this lady had a watermelon under her shirt to make it look like she was pregnant. She fell over and the watermelon exploded.
That just sounds like a YouTube poop.
And with that, the next level is gross. Bye.